I can't be without them now. I don't know how that works. Ooh. Hey y'all. Hola. I have to take my bath and eat and chill out and call my kids. I ain't gonna be on here long because I feel my sleep coming in. I just want to say, who be having problems sleeping? Because if you do, hey nephew, if y'all do, y'all gotta get some of this stuff. Because I promise you'll be sleeping like 3 minutes. Hold on, I'm about to show you this. I've been using it like every night and I'll be knocked out. So I don't know if y'all remember when Be Fancy Beauty sent me this lavender body whip. Listen, y'all. This right here. This right here. This right here. This. If you have any problem sleeping, I promise you this. Because I always show stuff. Uh-oh, a minute. I always show stuff when I get it, but after I use it, I'm going to tell you how it be. If anybody in your problem have a problem with insomnia, this right here. And let me tell y'all something. I put this much coats the bottom of my feet. I don't even put it all over my body. I just put it literally on the bottom of my feet because I know that's where all my nerve endings is. So it's going straight into my blood system. Listen here. Not even a dime size of this had me knocked out in like no more than 7 minutes. I turned the TV on, my little tablet on, but baby, I don't probably make it past the credits. Mm-hmm. It's real good. It's just a body butter, y'all. But I guess I might want to make sure that all the way where we all in the same place. I don't even, because I've been chilling. I made me some chicken, put some Auntie Karen's hot sauce on it. Ooh, it was so good. Yes, Lord, that's probably why I'm so relaxed. It was real good. Oh, okay. I don't know about the ashwagandha, but this right here, baby, I'm talking about. Look, y'all, just so y'all know, because it ain't a game. I ain't even opened it all the way up. Do you see that? It ain't even opened all the way up because I literally take my nail like this, and whatever can fit on this nail, I divide it in two and put it on my feet. Listen, y'all. On the bottom. It is. You're gonna be done for it. I said, oh, that's why I steal so much in here because you only need a little bit, a little bit. Be Fancy Beauty. I believe it's befancybeauty.com. That body whip. You listen. You got kids that don't be wanting to go to bed. After you get them out the tub and you ain't gotta lather them down, literally just this on the bottom of their feet, baby, they will be done for it. Make sure you about to put them right in the bed because they gonna be asleep. I already did like 3 times. I'm not gonna keep picking that up. It's Be Fancy Beauty. I'm not selling wigs. I'm not gonna keep holding it up. I didn't held it up about 3 times. You can go to befancybeauty.com and get it. befancybeauty.com. I love y'all. But I am in a relaxed state. I just came over here to see what y'all doing. You need that honey. Listen. Especially if you make you some of that blueberry tea, put you a splash of lemon in there, and have your regular, listen. That's a nice time. You was watching YouTube from earlier today. I was talking crazy and yelling at everybody. You would think y'all would get tired of me being on here. Okay, so can I ask you? You know what's so crazy? You received your book tonight. Oh, that's the community. Mm-hmm. Listen, yes, it's from the back of my nail, baby. It goes straight down in. So, 4 shots of Henny and you sleep. Well, I was thinking this is less detrimental and less harmful to your liver. How about that, Mr. Gonzalez? Because in order to make me a whole bunch of food and keep me happy, you're going to have a good kidney and a good liver. Or we're not going to be able to do too much. So I'm going to need you to not drink the Hennessy and go on and grab some of these. What? Well, that just kicked you out the box, sir. You must not have heard. But last we had a little problem with the drinking. So, yeah, I'm moving on from that. Thank you. Well, you keep on drinking as much Hennessy as you want to. I'll just be a sister in the Lord. I dealt with the alcohol demon already. Now, some people can handle it. But some people can't, and I'm not about to go through no crazy stuff with you in the morning. Like you forgot all the crazy stuff you said to me, because whatever spirit want to come out of your liquor is coming out. And then you're going to act tomorrow like you ain't saying that. Well, you're right. It wasn't you, but he used your body, and he makes you want to fight. Yep, and that's why I don't, alcohol, period. If you, listen, and I'm not saying everybody, but what I found, if you use alcohol as a numbing agent or liquid courage, like the only time you talk crazy to people is when you drunk. I like social drinkers. I like people that are not going to break down and cry the whole time. And I want you to have fun. I want us to have a good time. If you drink and you get crazy, I will not go nowhere with you. If you get the frown in your face up at folks and now you looking at people crazy because you didn't got drunk. Because I got kids. Well, at that time I had kids. I had to make home to my kids. So I'm going to drink. But I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of craziness. You put your oldies on and be happy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like, yeah. If I'm drinking, especially if I'm out. Exactly. And some people, that's why the Bible says do everything in moderation. Right, Danielle. I mean, this is the thing. Anything you do, just do it in moderation. It don't even have to be alcohol. It can be whatever. Shopping, eating, cleaning, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things that if you don't do it in moderation, it can ruin your life. Like if you make everybody uncomfortable in your house because they can't even sit down and take their shoes and put them right here. I get, okay, don't leave them in the middle of the floor. But damn, like I love my mom dearly, but she'll take your clothes out the bathroom before you even out the shower. And they'll be in a washing machine or in a assorted pile. You like, maybe I had some change. Don't come in here and get my clothes out of here. You don't know. Listen, stop. I understand that you don't want no dirty clothes on your floor, but don't knock on this door, come in here to get my clothes and put them in the washing machine before I didn't. Stop. No. I understand you have a control issue because y'all know a lot of times that's what OCD is, right? Y'all not going to love me for this. But OCD, shopping, eating addictions, any type of addiction is you not having control in one area of your life. So then you're going to be overly controlling, not obsessive compulsive, but overly controlling in another area. See, they gave it a nice name. Obsessive compulsive disorder. No. It's over controlling disorder. That's what that means. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all gonna be honest and say it? No? It could be your relationship. It could be your financial situation. If you're not the person that's in control of the finances, whether it be your husband or your wife, then you're going to nitpick at everything about what you do have control over. No, you're not going to question me with this because I don't question you about that. That whole thing. It's, okay, I don't have no control over this, but then I'm going to make this my thing. And I'm going to rule over what happens with it. If you didn't have control as a child, like you didn't have an open floor to where you can say, well, I don't like this, and you had absolutely no control, like your parents decided what you wear, who you talk to, this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Either you're no rules at all, or it's going to be OCD. It's very hard to stay in the middle. Hey, all you got, and if you don't believe me, if the OCD person ain't you, if you look at overly controlling disorder, you said me. What are you talking about? Yeah, but don't. It's a trick of the enemy, mama. What about abuse survivors? My mother was, yeah, that's exactly where it comes from. You're talking to an abuse survivor in so many different areas. And it's a choice. You make a choice to make other people uncomfortable. Because that's what you're doing. You make other people uncomfortable. You make other people irritated when you control and nitpick at them so that they can't be comfortable because you're not comfortable. You're irritated because something in your life is not in control. And so then you just continue to make everybody else miserable. And you say, it's just me, I have to do it. No, you don't. You want to know how I know? Because I'm an SA victim. And when it happened, it gave me a bathing complex. I told y'all. So I would have to work close to my job. One of my family members would have to work close to me, no more than 45 minutes, because on my break, I have to go to somebody's house. I kept my little bag with me. I would have to bathe midday. And then when I wasn't working, I was going to be in the tub just about every hour on the hour. It took me a long time to not be able to wake up in the middle of the night twice and bathe. And then bathe when I got up, and bathe 2 hours later, and bathe 2 hours after that. Oh no, it took me a very long time. But I understand that you have to want that change, because you will make other people uncomfortable, making yourself comfortable. And when you don't, y'all listen, just about anything I talk to you, I've experienced it, whether it was me in a situation or me dealing with someone else in a situation, directly, intimately, not necessarily like it could be me and my mama or me and my cousin or whoever. But yeah. Yep. So this is how I know these are choices we make. And it's hard to change your mind, but this is why the Bible talks about renewing of your mind. So what I had to do is just take it at first by hour basis. I'm not going to go get in the shower. So I would busy myself doing something else. And the next day, I might not make it. Oh, I don't struggle with it now. Yeah. But I'm just telling y'all, I mean, it's my reality. It's my reality, but I don't have to do that now. It was a mental process of no. You know what I'm saying? So I tell these stories so y'all can know. I know what you're going through. I know the authority complex where the people that were in authority over you took advantage of that in however way they took advantage. Okay. So, but I still had to work on myself so I did not have an authority complex. Because I was going to have to work a job. I was going to have to go in the hospital. People was going to have to tell me stuff. So I had to work on my mind and remember, hey, this is not that person. And I was young doing this. I'm not talking about no grown person. I'm talking about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's why I worked on my kids' character so much, y'all. I'm not saying they perfect, but I'm telling you, this is why I worked on my kids. This is why I talked to my kids as much as I did about everything, because I wanted them to I still talk to them about everything right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is about transitioning every day. Well, mommy, write it down and he will. Yes, Mr. Gregory. What's going on? See, y'all prayer requests don't be thick enough for me, baby. Honey, every day I had a prayer request. My thank you list, I wrote a thank you list every day. Now I be trying to think of stuff to ask for. But before, oh yeah, baby. Listen to me. I had a thank you list for everything. For all the people that called. For everything. A prayer list. I wrote down everything. Yes. I'm listening. Yeah, you be making a new one every day, Marisha? Yep. Shadeja, a prophet is not Mr. Gregory, you need to let her be free to talk to you. She probably feels like she can't tell you, and she's probably worried about what you're going to say if she does tell you the truth. So what you need to do is pray and ask God to open your understanding and maybe even close your mouth so that you can hear what she has to say, so that she can feel free enough to, because see, a lot, oh, they're not going to talk to me because you are not accepting. They can't talk to you. Can your boss talk to you? Can your boss reprimand you at work? Can you get in trouble at work and not run around the whole office telling everybody what? Because if you can't do that, a lot of times you're probably not going to be able to talk to your kids. So you're going to have to ask God to give you the wisdom. See, we think, oh, it's my kid. I just know. Y'all don't know. I still ask God daily. When I'm talking to my kids and they give me a problem, they telling me they problem, I don't try to answer. Now, sometimes, yeah. But I'm praying as I'm talking to my kids in my mind so that I can give them the information, not that I want them to have, but I pray for God to give me the information to give my kids on the journey that God is going to send them on. Because what good is it me giving you my opinion of what you should do? And that's going to take you far away from where God wants you to go. So if I'm constantly Dad, write her a letter and slide it under her door. Go get some nice paper that she'll want to keep the letter. Put it in a nice envelope. And write from Dad's room, make it funny so she smiles. Put a cute little sticker on the back of it. Write your daughter a letter. Write her a letter. And then include another envelope and everything for her to write you a letter back to slide it under the door. Sometimes spoken words and emotions get in the way. But if she can read that letter on the way to school and you're not fussing at her and asking her what's wrong or whatever, yeah. Oh, y'all, me and my kids used to do all kind of stuff. I used to wake up and they'd have letters under my door. Mommy, I want to talk to you about this week. I don't think you've been a good mom this week. Thank you. They would tell me. People were like, no, she didn't, but she did, and I wasn't. She told the truth. She told the truth. I was not a good mom this week. I wasn't. I was grouchy. I fussed at them for stuff that they did. I let my kids tell me, you only parent your kids. I don't care who else outside of your house says you're a good parent if your kids don't think so. And I'm not saying the normal, oh, I hate you, you won't let me do whatever I want. But overall, if your kids think you're a horrible parent, you are. It doesn't matter what adults outside think. You're only parenting your children. It's the same thing as a spouse. If your spouse don't think you're a good spouse, it don't matter who outside say, you got a good husband. If he not a good husband to her, that means he ain't a good husband. If she ain't a good wife to him, it don't matter what you say, you're not in the relationship. So how you gonna say no? Because people say, "Ooh, you got a good husband." Do I? I mean, he gonna work, but do I? Says who? Because he would tell you that I probably think differently from that. Is this what he told you? Because you can't tell by the look on my face every time y'all come over here that I'm not smiling and cheesing and laughing. Because a man that keep his wife happy, you'll see it all in her, everything. A man that is happy with his wife, you will see it in everything that he do. So it don't matter who say on the outside that you a good husband. If you can look at that person's spouse and tell that they not happy, then that's a lie. Nothing about that is the truth. Mm-mm. It's always the youngest one, ain't it? Because my youngest one's tell it like it is, and I be wanting to hit her dead in the throat. I said, yeah, I just got careless with you. But see, she didn't have to get a lot of whoopings because she learned from her brothers and sisters, but she still needed them, and I didn't give them to her. So now she be talking crazy. She don't talk crazy, but she talk crazy. She talked the craziest out of all my kids. She talks the craziest out of all, and she don't do it in a disrespectful way, but it's the Spanish in her. She's a hot-blooded Latina. I just figured it all out. It's the Mexican in her. It gotta be. Ooh. I think it's the Mexican in her because she always been like that. It's the Mexican, it's the Latina. And I said, yeah, yes, baby. Caliente. Do you hear me? Because that's the one we used to call the school shooter. She said, Mom, don't tell people that. No, baby. Yep. This the only kid that told me if I cut her hair, she'll tear up everybody's stuff in the house. I said, you mean your stuff? She said, no, your stuff too. She said, your stuff too, Mom. I said, this when her hair was down her back. I said, so you gonna tear my house up? She said, everything in here, and with a straight face. I said, what you gonna do, Fetty, if you wake up and I cut your hair? She said, what? She said, I'm gonna tear everything up. Everything. She said, I'm gonna tear the whole house up. I've never seen her break anything. Ever. Never seen her break anything. So that would be a sight to see. But she's also the person that talks about knocking everything over everywhere. So yeah, I should have known Because when right before I got pregnant with her, I had a dream that was a baby that turned into a dragon. And she's my most fiery child. Mm-hmm. Watch out. And mean it. Yeah, she's terrible for everything. Listen. Talk about breaking all kind of stuff. I said, wait a minute, we don't tear up stuff around here. My daddy beat my mom daily, but on the outside, I thought he was such a good man. Come on, baby, listen. Yeah, she a Libra. She definitely is a Libra. What's wrong with y'all? You have a great night too, Mr. Gregory. Go write that letter. Go get some pretty stationery. What's wrong with y'all Libras? You said nothing. Listen, I didn't say y'all wasn't good people. My baby will give you her last everything. That don't mean y'all not crazy. You mistaken being a sweetheart and being the most loving people that say you can't be a serial killer. What that mean? Being burn somebody's house down with a minute. I loved you. I did everything I could for you. I loved you. I got to watch y'all. I am learning that's when I just leave her alone. I don't too much fool with her. Listen, that child, y'all crazy. Now she'll give you everything she got, but that don't mean she won't kill you. I just leave her right on alone. How they sweet and mean too. Right. Bring you some food and then talk crazy. What in the world is it's all about balance? Well, evidently, don't get y'all off balance. Because honey, when y'all off balance, y'all mean as hell. Kill you with a smile, sure will. Be about to jam you in your throat. She said, Angel. See, I got to pay attention to the people I'm around. Dang, is this Libra season or what? It's a lot. Thank you so much. It's a lot of y'all. Girl, let me be quiet. Never mind. I take it up. No, I don't take it back. Y'all still crazy, but we ain't gonna keep talking about it. It's too many of y'all here. I might get what? Let me be quiet. Never mind. It's too many of you Negroes in here. No, ma'am. And no, sir. I'ma just leave it. I'ma just thank you. I'ma just leave it. Oh God, yeah. We ain't gonna do it. We just gonna leave it. I'm a Pisces, so everybody think we crazy too. People think Pisces is like the craziest. You know, more people is like Pisces is like more serial killers have been Pisces. Did y'all know that? A lot of Pisces is serial killers. They either billionaires or serial killers. They either gonna be a billionaire or a serial killer. You better hope you get one right in between. Yes, I don't care what it, because Pisces, if they interested in something, they can Pisces come up with ideas off the top of their head, but they be like, no, I'm not interested in it. We just rather live in our little dream world. We ain't really worried about the outside. Oh yes, very methodical. We can get to that bread or not at all. We're going to be fine either way. It don't even really matter. Yeah, he'll tell you a great business idea and be like, here, you can have it. Don't even worry about it. You should do this, and it's going to make money. Pisces always got 18,000 ideas, and they work. They work. Even if they don't work for us, they work. Mm-hmm. What do I think about Cancers? I think, okay, so I'm going to just tell y'all, I don't know all the signs. I don't know. I can only tell you the experiences this circle has had. When you got a Pisces, let me tell you something. I'm going to say this. Pisces parents, and no, it ain't about the Zodiac, but it's something to that. God made the Zodiacs. It's just the devil used it for the wrong things. But God made the Zodiac. God did make the Zodiac. Lucifer and his angels took it and made it something into completely a different thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because God appointed the times and the days and the names of the months and all of that stuff. He did that way before me, and he changed it into all the languages and whatever else. But if you have a Pisces child, you have got to fuel their imagination. If you don't, you will deal with a very, very depressed Pisces. You'll get that dark side of them, and we can go dark very quickly. You a Pisces, but it sounds like you broken. That's only because you keep saying it. We are the most creative. Okay, let me stop. I don't want to, but water, girl. Everything starts with water. Come on. My best ex-husband was a Pisces, and my best friend is a Pisces. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Mm-hmm. We are very sensitive. Very, very, very. Scorpios are... Y'all want my honest opinion about Scorpios, but maybe not all of them. I can only tell you about the people I dealt with. Mind you, okay, but listen though. Let me say this too. Because I haven't really... I'm going to say this. I believe, first of all, that social and economic status, social and economic situations play a part in any person's behavior. Because if you take a person out of a high stress situation and put them into a very calm situation, they're going to be a different person regardless. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying, but if you already have certain things going on around you, and then you have to be put into certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Because it does plan, not plan, but it does a part of your grooming at home, no matter what sign you are or what month you were born, plays a part in just your character as a person. Now, I'm not saying that everything with the Zodiac is right and wrong, but a lot of the Scorpios that I met, and y'all might not like this, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say y'all. I'm just going to say, I haven't found a lot of Scorpios. It's like they're honest people, like blunt. Yeah, but they be slimy. Not all, but a lot of them be slimy. Like, they blunt and they gonna say whatever they gonna say, but a lot of them too be having hidden lives. And when it come out, what they really, the ones that I met, the ones that be on, like, you be like, wow, oh, you ain't even a person I knew. Oh, wow. You put everybody else on this and that, but baby, the slime that is oozing out of your closet, ew. Now, I might be wrong, but the Scorpios that I be running into, yeah, buddy. And hate to say it, but Leos is scammers. I ain't met no Leos that's not scammers. And what I mean by that is everything is about them and what they want. And they gonna manipulate every situation until they get it. Now, that's just the ones that I met. It might be some different Leos. But most of the Leos that I met, ooh, no. They will manipulate every single situation, baby. Listen here, and lie through their teeth. They always talking about how they the most loyal. Well, why? How can you lie and be loyal at the same time? Just because you come home every day don't mean you're loyal. Because you could have screwed everything out there. Matter of fact, oh yeah, you did that. That was just my experience with the one Leo that I was with. He came home every day. That don't mean he wasn't at everybody else. What I mean, I don't mean scammer like y'all don't hustle. I mean like y'all manipulate situations to get what y'all want. Whether it be the person, I'm just telling you from the ones that I met. Like I only hear from Leos when they want something from me. Okay, but that's why I said I didn't say all of them. Did you not hear me say that? I said I can only tell you about the experience from the ones that I've dealt with their socioeconomic situations. I can only tell you about me. I already said that in the beginning before I even started talking about this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why sometimes I don't want to talk about stuff because I'm just telling you about my experience. Everybody could be different. There's some people that hate Pisces because they feel like the Pisces they deal with or whatever. And like I said, it depends on how your parents raised you. It depends on the type of people that were molding you first. Because they really don't care about the month and whatever else. These are all things that I stated prior to me telling you what my experience with the people that I dealt with was like. I didn't say everybody. So I'm just telling you the people that I dealt with. And y'all have to realize I write down when I'm interacting with you one-on-one. Because my ex-husband was slimy. He was a Pisces and he was slimy, but it was the people that raised him. It was the people that raised him. Your ethics come from your foundation. Now, there are going to be certain characteristics that just be. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Baby, Big Meek, boy, what you just said. And I always got an excuse as to why. Mm-mm. One and done with that. I cannot. He messed it up. Mm-mm. 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 This is not my thoughts on Geminis, y'all. Okay, so look, I can tell you, but when I tell y'all this, listen, I just think about my Leo experience and I will never forget that ever in my life. Like, it took me years to come back from that. It didn't even take me a month and a half to get over my Pisces husband, but that Leo relationship, oh yeah, it done took me out. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about out of this world in more ways than one. Whether I was going to do it, whether he was going to do it, because I was miserable. But not miserable in the way, like, it's crazy because it was one of my, I don't even know how to explain it. Out of all my relationships, my Leo is the person that kept my mind the longest. Does that make sense? Because y'all play mind games real good. The ones that have learned your talent. And if you're not strong, a Leo will crush your soul. But baby, I'm 10 toes down, and it don't matter how low you try to get me, baby. I'm coming back up. And see, that was the thing that the Leo couldn't understand was you can't control me. I'm not to be controlled. Pisces got two sides. And we normally show you the most vulnerable side first. It's the plot. It's the ploy. It's the... Because just as sweet as this one side can be, that other side is just as evil. Equally. And that's what people fail to realize. Because they meet this and they're like, oh my God, you're so sweet. I just love you. And don't realize, I'm like, if you... Listen, mine was too. My Pisces was too. That's why I'm telling you, he lied about everything for absolutely no reason. And that's why I said it depends on who raised the person too. Because as y'all can see, it be people coming over here validating it, and they ain't even where I am. I don't send them, they show up so that you all can see that my stuff is validated, because I was raised by people that made you be accountable for your actions. So that was bred into me. So I thought when I got with this dude, my husband, my ex-husband, that was because most of the Pisces that I know, they pretty level. You know what I'm saying? They see the world differently. Most of the Pisces that I know. But it also depends on how you was raised. If you was raised, Pisces absorb the energy they around. So if you raised in a grimy environment, a Pisces is gonna take on, like, we absorb whatever we around. So if you raised in a grimy, then you're gonna be a grimy Pisces. Period. You're gonna absorb the energy, and if good things are not sold into your mind, you're just gonna be, I mean, I don't even want to think about it. And that's why I'm single, because I don't want to be in jail. I do not want to be in jail. I don't. And that's why Virgos are sweet, but they crazy. I got a Virgo baby. I got a Pisces baby, a Virgo baby, a Libra baby, and a Taurus baby. So, if that do anything for y'all, my mama a Cancer, Lord Jesus. And then my brother an Aquarius. I got a Scorpio brother, I think, and a Gemini brother. Or no, I got a Cancer brother, a Gemini. No, he a Libra. So I got a Libra brother, a Libra brother, a Cancer brother, and a Pisces brother. This by my mama. I don't know my brother by my dad's birthday. That's horrible. I think he just had it. He's born in December, so he might be a Scorpio too. Is December Scorpio? Is December Scorpio? I think Sagittarius are crazy. Oh, okay. Is that a Sagittarius or a Capricorn? Who in January? Who's the early January people? Capricorns? Oh, hell yeah. Y'all crazy as hell. I ain't met one Capricorn that ain't crazy, baby. And y'all will flip like that. Like that. Like that. Like this. Fast. Y'all be cool and then you're not. Y'all be cool and then you're not. Yes, baby, get that nose turned up, look down, baby. Ain't nobody fooling with y'all. You a Virgo married to a Scorpio. I don't know how that works out. Had that nose turned up, baby, and y'all be out. Cats got a little pride. I ain't met too many Capricorns that are not prideful. I don't be thinking y'all humble at all. I don't know about Cancers. They controlling and manipulative. They think everybody gotta live up to their standards. No. I don't want no parts of that. Cancers will give you whatever you want and then tell you you can't keep it if you don't do what they say. I don't want no parts of it. They address you, keep you stylish, buy you the nicest of everything. But the moment that you don't fit their rules, baby, they getting rid of you. And they snatching all of their stuff back. All of it. Walk through the house, don't talk to you, don't say nothing. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with you and your voices in your head. Go have a seat. Because the other people that told you whatever. They always, to me, Cancers always be talking about they. The they people. They don't like me. They mad at me. They just mad because they ain't me. They need to get their weight up. I'm about to go get this spread. I got to go get my hair cut, my nails done. My shoes got to match. Oh, no. No. I don't want nothing to do with no Cancer. My mom was a Cancer. And y'all gonna let somebody know how they not getting it like you getting it, baby. No, keep it over there. Oh, they don't like me. They just mad because I'm fly. Like, well, get your weight up. Oh, yeah. No. Cancers have to have model homes. Everything needs to be perfect. Their sweaters need to look like they're from Abercrombie and Fitch. All of their things have to be in order. Everything in the refrigerator needs to be completely clean and where I need it. All of my shoes need to be lined up. The hangers need to go every single way. Oh, hell no. Y'all don't leave me alone. I'll be right back. Y'all done gave me, I done went back to my mama's house. Leave me alone. I don't know what. Sorry, y'all. I found me a little. Listen. And Cancers want to, you know what? Somebody asked me about Geminis. My experience with Geminis is this. I have not met a faithful Gemini. To me, Geminis always have 1 or 2 or 3 in the hole. If they not messing with them, or even as friends, sorry. Y'all talk bad. Because this is my experience, and and my granddaughter's a Gemini, so I don't know how this gonna work. But the Geminis that I experienced, they weren't honest people. They will give you whatever and do whatever, but yeah, a lot of the Geminis I met is two-faced. They'll talk bad about their friends and then go hang out with them at the club that very night or go eat at their house. That's just my experience. Aries to me is just crazy. They'll kill you. To me, Aries, they live in a different world. To me, just the Aries that I know, and one of my baby's fathers is an Aries, they make up their own reality. The Aries that I know, all of them make up their own reality. It don't matter if we was both there. When they tell the story to somebody else, it is a completely different reality. And then they be mad when you call them out. That did happen. It did. It did happen. And you're not going to say, wait, hold on. But it didn't because I was there. That's not the truth. I just had to do it with my baby's father recently. I said, none of that happened. You don't remember? I do remember. I do. No, you don't. And how did you even, you done made up your own damn reality now. You done made up your own reality. I didn't say they not strong and smart. I'm saying they still make up their own reality. My auntie is an Aries. My daughter's father is an Aries. Very smart, very, very, very intelligent. And he's a very strong person. But I'm telling you, they be delusional. They gonna tell the story and it's gonna be the same story, but somewhere along the line, oh yeah, Taurus, they live in their own crazy world too. Taurus is a different type of animal altogether. I got a Taurus baby, and she's different. She's a different. All my kids is different though. Ooh, Lord. I'm gonna be honest. Tauruses are the most unselfish, selfish people I know. They're the most selfish, unselfish people I know. So a Taurus, if they love you, you're going to get all of their adoration, the gifts and whatever. But once you're on their other side, or if they're only thinking about themselves, that's all they think about. And they don't care what they got to do. They're going to, my daughter's intellectual, and they're going to use whatever they can to get what they want. But if they love you, they pay attention to detail. Like my Taurus, she makes the best gifts. She's very attentive when it comes to gift giving. If she gonna give you one, she pays attention to what you like and what you know, whatever. But when she on her, baby. She ain't worried about nobody but her. And that's a real statement. That's just my Taurus though, and a couple other Tauruses that I've been in. But yeah, they act like you don't exist. She is a May Taurus. She's a May Taurus. I'm a May Taurus too. My daughter is kind-hearted too, but you see, I done met more than one Taurus, and they are the, like I said, they're the most unselfish, selfish people I've ever met. They're thoughtful when they want to be, and they will warm your heart, and then Aries is crazy as hell, and y'all make up y'all own reality. I love y'all, but y'all do. I ain't met no Aries yet that don't make up that. I got a baby, a bonus baby that's an Aries, and listen, he's the sweetest person, and he be that other person too. Aquarius, y'all controlling. And I hate to say it, I ain't met too many Aquariuses that won't lie and then be mad at you because you don't believe they lie. I got an Aquarius brother, and my little friend, my tree, Aquarius. Matter of fact, him and my brother's born on the same day, and I be like, wow, you just don't even, or they secretive. They always answer a question with a question, and they don't understand that we know that means you hiding something. Anytime you answer a question with a question, you don't want to give me the truth, and I just look at you. They gonna keep on asking you questions of why you want to know, and give you the roundabout answer that they think satisfies you, even though they said a whole bunch of nothing. That's the Aquariuses I know. I already did. Capricorns is crazy. Y'all crazy. I mean, these is my experiences. Right, Ash. Right. And y'all could be a little possessive. Virgos, I mean, not Virgos, Aquarius, y'all possessive. But want to do whatever y'all want to do. Ain't that something? Don't want to be controlled, but want to control everybody else. FC, y'all, my little brother, boy, please. He the youngest, but want to tell everybody what to do, but don't want nobody saying to him. Boy, get out of here. Oh, yeah, I know. All the Aries I know is crazy. All of them. In one way or another. And listen, these are my experiences because y'all know I journal about the people that come into my life. Okay, well, that could be it. That could be it because my brother forever trying to check somebody. Believe it. He's forever thinking he's the boss. And that be the thing. Y'all gonna be thinking y'all controlling, but y'all be controlling. He don't think he's controlling either. He thinks he's just speaking his mind and telling people how they need to get better. Girl. No, I go. Listen, I have to pay attention. I told y'all God made me study people. Listen, I know how y'all go. That's why I don't know. Who is Pisces supposed to be compatible with? Nobody? I don't think is we compatible with anybody? I think I already talked. The Scorpios, they, like I said, they're very upfront, but they too damn sneaky. They always got some skeletons in their closet. That's what I found. They always know everybody else's business and don't have no problem about checking nobody else, but they be having slime in their closet. Cancers cannot be compatible. Ain't no way that no, that gotta be wrong. It can't be no That can't be right. I think I'm just not compatible with nobody then. Because I probably could do a Virgo. I might be able to do a Virgo. Pisces, we'll give you the shirt off their back. And we'll cut that shirt off your back too. And wrap you up in it nice and neat for folks to find you. But I don't know, because me and my Virgo baby get along very well. Me and my Virgo baby probably understands me more than any of my kids. I told you, Leo's is, you have to be strong in your mind to date a Leo, to me. It's different when you're in a relationship with one. I don't know. But y'all know, like, when I meet people, I don't ask them their signs or anything. I don't know, y'all. Well, I don't want to say weak. I don't want to say that because I'm a very strong-minded person. I'm very strong-willed, very strong-minded, right? But I just feel like a lot of times if Leos cannot manipulate you, then they try to tear you down. And that's the one thing that I don't like. They will find whatever way they can. The ones that I run into, and this is males and females as friends or whatever, Leos, if they can't manipulate you, the first thing that they do is they throw these shots. Now, these are just the ones that I made. You know, they'll build you up so that they can tear you down. And that I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that. Mm-mm. But then again, like I said, that's all right. Like I said, so you got to think these can all go either way, right? Because you're raised by somebody of a different zodiac sign or upbringing, y'all. A lot of this really has to do with, excuse me. That's why I say it really has to do with how you was raised and what you took from your experience. Now, maybe the zodiac thing does have something to do with it because we do see some familiarities or whatever, but overall, it is your choice and have the upbringings that were instilled into you that is going to determine what type of person you are. Because the Bible says train up a child in the way that they should go. And we can talk about this because it's fun and, you know, we just playing around and having talk. But in our reality, that's why I said that in the beginning. Now, listen, this is just, we just saying my experience, whatever. But overall, it depends on what was instilled in that person, because you can have an honest Pisces or a liar Pisces. You can have a liar, a faithful Leo, or a not faithful Leo. It's all in what was put into that person and then what they choose from the experiences that they have. Now, some people go and they live by that. I don't really do the zodiac thing, but I've looked at it a couple of times to see what they say about Pisces, and we are dreamers. We do deal in the spirit a lot. You know what I'm saying? We deal with a lot of thought and creation, as far like a lot of Pisces are artists, and you know what I'm saying? You know, they're entrepreneurs, they do this, and it's like they don't really like the hustle and bustle of being in a routine because we're more creative, and it's like if we feel boxed in, this me. If I feel boxed in, like when I did collections, if I knew I had to be at work for like 10 hours, oh God, I wasn't going to collect no money. But when I knew I only had to be at work for 4 hours or 6 hours, I was going to bust their heads because I don't want to be restricted. I want to go out. I need to do something else. Let me work outside. Like, I don't like being confined to where I have to do this certain thing at this certain time because it kills my creativity. Right. But there has to also be the other side of that Pisces that will get up and do it. Because you can't just be a dreamer. Right? Because you can dream all these ideas, but a lot of Pisces are very stagnant in their lives too because they stay in the dream world too long. Well, if I could do this, I would do that. And if I could do this, I would do this. And they dream up all these other things and they give the ideas to other people. Right? But then they never move. Well, my mother is a Cancer. Cancers are get up and goers. They're not going to wait. They're going to think ahead of time. They're going to be always thinking about their bills and this and that. So by me being raised by that type of woman, what I got from my childhood was I like quality things because most Cancers like expensive or nice quality things. It don't got to be expensive, but it got to be quality, right? So I learned quality from my mother. I learned how to get up, and whatever I saw in my mind, that Cancer drive in her got me to figuring out how I was going to do it. Because a lot of Pisces just sit. They don't do nothing. They'll dream it, but sometimes they just never get out of the dream world. But me having a Cancer mom who was going to get up and make it happen out of whatever, and, you know, she was going to do it, I got that in me too. So that's why I say, like, and then I have all 4 of my children, none of them are the same sign. But the whole get up and figure it out, I got to make it out of whatever I got, like they got that from me. So there could be attributes in all signs or whatever. It's just your upbringing to me more than anything. Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying? So it's what you put into your, like my mom was gonna work a job, work, right, for someone. Well, as a young person, I started out wanting to be an entrepreneur. I was babysitting, and I always thought about having a business. Even when I was young, I always wanted a business. I always wanted this. You know what I mean? So I would work for other people, but I always had something on the side because I didn't like the fact that you could play with my livelihood. And I've been a mom since I was 16. So my son was going to get sick. I had 2 kids by 19. They going to get sick. I can't have you say, you know, playing with my livelihood because you don't like me or whatever. And that is what used to make me not want to work a regular job, because you might be mad that I do a better job than you and you're my manager. So you're going to be playing with my money, but I got kids to feed. And that's what I don't like about work, is because people's work, they get these egos. You're playing with somebody's life, and this is why people go postal, because you have absolutely no idea of what that person is going through, even just coming here to this job every day. And you want to act like because you got this little job or whatever, this little whatever, that you can treat. I will kill you. I'm under that much stress, I will kill you. You don't even know. It took everything in my power for me not to. So people need to take that into consideration, especially if I'm about to get evicted. I done asked everybody to help me. My car, like, you don't understand the pressure that people be under, and then you want to come to work and play in front of your phone because you can. And folks come back and be like, what now? What now? Is it funny now? Because I'm at the end of my rope and I'm hanging on by a thread and you playing with me. That's why I can't. Because, yeah, I see on here, I'll be like, just go away. Please. Because everybody is not going to play with you. Everybody don't deal with issues the same. And y'all done let this internet get y'all crazy, baby. The stuff y'all be doing, baby, wait a minute. People went postal in our day at work. As a matter of fact, there's somebody I went to church with, and they fired him on lunch and took his key card, and baby, he followed somebody back in there and was about to stab the boss. And we in a whole collection agency in the middle of downtown Phoenix. This was not the hood. This was a beautiful, we're in the middle of downtown Phoenix, huh? Because you don't know the stress that this man is under, and you playing with people's money. You play. He got right on back in that door, and they had to wrestle his butt down because he was about to stab the boss. Sure do. And he was an older guy, too. He wasn't even young. So y'all get the I'm your boss. And do you, and who are you talking to? Keep on playing with people. Might cost you your life, baby. Well, nobody had no job or a need of one, because you going to be somewhere you didn't want to be. And your family is going to be trying to figure it out. Right. Y'all better quit playing with these people trying to front for the internet. It could cost you your life. Look at the Walmart manager that snapped out. Exactly. And whoever else. It's been going postal, came from postal workers going in there shooting everybody in the post office or whatever office. That's what going postal meant. But even when you have your freedom, how are you going to treat your employees, y'all? Because if you just start a business to become the people that you hated as to why you became an entrepreneur, then the cycle still it starts over. If you don't make your managers be held accountable for their wrongs, and you just, they the manager, so just let them do it. You creating the same situation you just left. You just at the top of the totem pole now. It's the 6-year-old that shot his teacher? Where was I? When? Where is this recently? A few days ago? Why did he shoot her? What? Why did he shoot her? They won't say why he did it. You think he was getting tired of her? I told y'all I had to go and tell a teacher I'm going to intimidate you. And I hate to say it. My baby was the darkest student in the class, and we was in a very racist town in Missouri. We lived in a very racist town. And this teacher, when I looked around that room, it was other black kids, but my baby was the darkest baby in there. My baby went from making straight A's and being on honor roll every semester at every school she'd been to pretty much to F's. She ain't up to code and all of this. What? So my daughter was telling me what was going on, that my daughter would try to turn in her homework and she would tell her, no, don't give it to me. Well, you know, a kindergarten, first, second, third grade, or whatever it is, they gonna cry like everybody else can turn their homework in so that she didn't have to grade it, so that she could fail my baby. I bet you she won't do it again. Then she was letting the other little kids jump on my daughter and wasn't saying that she would let them take her paper and rip it up and throw it in the trash. Oh, I was 30, 31, and full of thunder. See, but the difference is you want me to come in here clowning. Not going to do it. I've already sent a letter to the Board of Education. I've already sent a letter to the head of the school district. I CC'd the principal before I came in here and talked to you, and now I'm about to give you the business. You hear me? Walked right in her office, and I said, okay, since intimidation is not real, I will be at your car. Every morning when you pull in this parking lot, I'm going to stand less than 2 feet from you, and I'm going to follow you to your seat, and I'm going to stand at your desk every day, all day. I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to stare at you. I'm going to throw your papers off your desk, and then I'm going to follow you back to your car and be standing outside your car until you walk out of here every single day, until you drive out of this parking lot. Since intimidation does not affect the way that you learn and move, let's see how you feel about being intimidated all day. I'm going to be right here outside your car. This is your parking space, ain't it? I'm going to stand right here and watch you get out your car. I'm going to follow you to your desk. I'm going to watch you clock in, and then I'm going to be sitting right there at your desk. Since intimidation don't do nothing. Miss Circa, oh, no. Because it was okay when they was intimidating her and doing it to her. So I'm going to put you in my daughter's shoes, and we going to see how fast your ass move. Period. And you ain't as agile as me, lady, because you looking a little feeble. So let's see what it do. I bet you they switched my baby out that class, and I bet you her grades went back up to straight A's within 2 weeks. See, you got to know how to play people's games, and hollering and screaming at them ain't always the thing. You wrote a letter to the board. Of course, they needed to know how foul you are as a teacher. Maybe you've been teaching too long. Maybe this is something that you need to give up, because this is not the 60s, baby. And I will dog walk you in behind that one. You will not ruin her self-esteem or anything because she's the darkest thing in here. I wish you would. I will snatch you bald in behind mine. If you can't teach everybody, you need to give up your teaching career, baby. Don't be mad because she's smart and dark, babe. Yep, she's not a fool. She can articulate very well. She comprehends well. She can spell. She do math. Yeah, she ready. And she's also talking to you about events outside of the school. Don't be angry now, because Well, Jimmy is over here and he don't know 2 plus 2. That's not my issue. They need to quit letting him watch Power Rangers. That's to why he coming here jumping and flipping and about to punch you in your damn eye. He know all the Power Ranger moves, but don't know his ABCs. That is not my baby's problem. You gonna teach her, and you're not gonna dumb her down because he don't know. I was young, but I didn't play. What? Come on. That's right. Like, I worked in daycare. You think I was going to mistreat them kids? I'm their parent all day until you come and get them. And if you are making my... Y'all, it was 30-something kids in this room, and it's like it put all 3 of the black kids or 4 of the black kids at the table at the back of the class away from everybody. In 2010. In 2010, I came in to bring my baby. I said, oh, hell no, not ever is this going to be okay. This why my baby's grade is failing. She ain't never been treated like that in school. My kids always been the teacher's pets. So barely 12 years ago, this kind of crap was still going on. And y'all wonder why these babies be angry. But see, she thought that my kids had a parent that was just going to come up there and cuss her out. Oh, no. CYA always. You always send your letters to the board first. CC, the superintendent, the principal, and that teacher. All in one, so everybody get it at the same time. That I'm not about to play with you. I'm not going back and forth. I'm going straight to the head, boo. I'm not about to come in here and cuss you out and act stupid. I'm going to do what I need to do. Then I'm going to come talk to you. Y'all have got to know if your kid is telling you my teacher doesn't like me, you better investigate. If your kid is saying, I don't think my teacher likes me. Oh, you're just saying that because you don't want to do the homework. No, my teacher very well might not like them. They banned you from school. But see, you can't get banned from school. But see, that's why you gotta. Because how you gonna ban me from someplace where my kid is at? That don't even make sense. You can't ban me from where my kid is at for 8 hours. Your daughter was the only Latina in her class. I'm telling you, and if it ain't the right teacher, they will treat them wrong. If it is not the right teacher, do you believe in JC? Huh, Mr. 79? Is this your first time ever being here? And why would you ask me that question? Why does it matter? Do you ask random strangers, do they believe in Christ? Or do you just see all these books behind me so you want to see what I have to say? This is not for the aesthetic, I promise you. I'm going to get a sign that say this is not for the aesthetic. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Let's see. The Quran, which is Bible. We have the Holy Bible. Interlinear Bible. 5 books of Moses. If you don't believe in Allah, you don't believe in God. So you can't believe in God and not believe in Allah, because they're the same person. You do realize that the Christians and the Muslims are 2 brothers, right? Abraham's sons who were taught by the same father. Okay, so he's an idiot. I'm going to just let him go because he wants some attention. Poor little baby. It's okay. There you go, Pumpkin. I'm going to just go and block you. That way we wouldn't go work. Idiots. It's a lot of them running around here, y'all. Get your ears sprayed. They be trying to be so wise and be so stupid. Poor babies. I don't know what to tell them about that. Be so wise and just so slow. I don't know how you can do that in one sentence, but amen. Do what you do. Just wash my shoes. So I tell you that, y'all, they just be wanting something to talk about. That's all. Why block him instead of tell him about the word of God? Because he didn't want the word of God, and this is my page. And if you don't want to see people blocked, you don't have to be here because it's my life. And if I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to. He know I believe in Jesus Christ. But I deal with thousands of people every day that are idiots, and I don't have to. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay here either. Sir Trova's live. Goodwill. Do you let people in your house that's cussing you out and calling you bitches and stuff? Do you let them stay there, or do you call the police and put them out? I'm in my house. I don't have to be disrespected in my house. I don't have to deal with people that make me irritated in my house either, because I'm sitting in my house. Okay. Sure. Some of them do. Listen, this is the thing. People have to remember. They forget. See, they sing that song. Father Abraham had many sons. Many sons had Father Abraham's. I am one of them, and so are you. So let's just praise the Lord. People forget. Excuse me. We know that he started the Hindus. That's why they worship Brahma. Okay? The God of Abraham. But I don't argue with people that don't even want to take the time to really know. Yes, nephew. Yes, I said go ahead. If God told Abraham that he was going to have many sons, and they talked about the colors, why do people think like, do I even read the Bible for real? Or y'all sung them songs and thought they really didn't apply, huh? They just came out of nowhere. Hey. Yeah. Listen, y'all, this is the thing. We live in a fake world. Pretty much everything in this world is fake. The food is fake. The people are fake. The butts are fake. The lips are fake. The hair is fake. The nails are fake. The eyes are fake. Everything is, people even wear glasses that don't even need to wear glasses to make themselves look smart. Like, nothing is real. So then when people come against or deal with people that don't give a damn about fake stuff, they take you as offensive. No, I'm just not fake. I'm not trying to be, this is not a social media personality. This is my personality. I'm like this all the time. This is me. That's why I'm over here in a robe and pajamas every day. Like, what? I'm not, this ain't a social media. This ain't somebody I have to script and do a thing on, and I have to get my whole thing together. This is my life. If you come to my house, this is how I act. If you see me at Walmart, I'm gonna act like this. So y'all can, there's people that put on these facades for y'all, and then y'all meet them and they nothing like that. When you meet me, who are the Edomites? My sister says that's homework you can do yourself. Absolutely not. Seeking you shall find. You don't have to ask me for the answer. You know how to go find it. Right or wrong. So that she can't say nobody told you. This is your research time. Thank you. $2 at Walmart. And it ain't that I don't want to answer your question, but y'all know, And y'all been here for a while too. Seeking you shall find. You will be able to tell your sister who the Edomites are. And I don't want nobody to get no answers either. Oh man, I looked at the pics and they were of melanin. Well, you should be able to say what's going on. This is why we here, y'all. Of course, I'm gonna drop seeds, but I want y'all to go looking because you never know what you're gonna find when you go looking. Now, don't do that, girl. I'm your regular Thea. I'm telling you, I'm just normal. I'm gonna be trying to get some food and sit down and be at the kickback. Like, can I get some food or what? Long as they, long as ain't no cats jumping around on the cabinet, we gonna be fine. I've been good. Hi, y'all. Sky's Rain is the reason we went viral. Where have you been? Everybody say hi to Sky's Rain. This is the lady that asked me to do the giant video. That's why we went viral. She kept asking me. She said, "When are you gonna do it?" When? She said, "I don't know why, but I think this is gonna go viral." That is her. She is the reason y'all know me. You've been doing life. That's the reason y'all know me. If you look up in there and I say, "Here you go, Sky's Rain," that is the whole reason other than God. That's the reason y'all know me. That is the lady that asked me to, I didn't even know you. Hi. Well, thank you, because look at us. We almost a year out, Rain. Look at that. That's the lady as to why y'all know me. She is the lady that asked me to post the job. Remember I tried to say it was a lady? She kept asking me to post a video. That's her. Hi. Look what you started, girl. Look what you started. When I say, she kept saying, you said you were going to do the giant video. That's nice. But the giant video, I was like, who is this lady? Who is she? And finally I did it. And look, ain't that crazy? And she came back about the same time. Hey. Oh, man. That just made me start sweating and stuff. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. Because look, we almost a year out now. And remember, I was like, I'm not doing that. I didn't come on here for this. I was like, look, no. She said, you need to do it. You should do it. And mind y'all, we never met. She was a complete stranger that was like, can you do a video on the Giants? And she kept asking. And I was like, no. Y'all see how I am? No. But she did it. Everybody on YouTube said, hi, skies right now. We are one big family. Look at that. Ain't that crazy? Right. Because I'm happy to see her. Because I don't see, she be lifing, like she said. I see she didn't commented on a couple, but I don't really get to see her. So that makes, we almost full circle. Yeah, you need to come on back. I know you be going through stuff. But come on back. Ain't that crazy? That is the lady why everybody knows who I am. Her. That's crazy. Yes. That got me. And see, most people wouldn't have said nothing, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. And she deserves it. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Let's see. Y'all, she really the reason why everybody know who I mean, of course, God put me there, but you know what I'm saying. I can't never forget you either, because you the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you wouldn't have kept bugging me about that giant video, we would have never known each other, none of us. And look, girl, we done went all the way around the world and back. Matter of fact, because of you, this whole everything has changed. We had changed TikTok and churches and big organizations. And can you tell them what you practice? Please? Toya, you here? Do you mind telling them what you practice? Don't you be having some stuff on your thing? No? Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. Maybe I'm confused. Do you deal in the arts a little bit? No? Right. Just little things. I'm saying you dibble and dabble in the arts, right? You know, we got people that's in the arts over here too. I was just thinking, I think you was dibbling and dabbling in the arts a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it a little bit. Yeah, okay. I remember something with that. A tiny bit. It's okay. We got people that do it a lot. We got people in here that didn't even know they was doing the arts when they was going to church playing bingo. What other place do they have us doing the arts, y'all? Y'all don't think it's yeah. Man. Can I ask y'all a question? School. Ain't that crazy? Because do you remember they got us so excited to do bingo? Even the matching games are set up like bingo. They make the kids cut the paper out and match the number to the number. Is that not getting you ready for bingo? And it's always shapes or numbers or... Ain't that crazy? They be having bingo lives on here and people be winning big money. Of course they do. Paint by number, all of that. So I'm just saying, what other games did y'all realize that are cult games that they have our kids playing at school? Anybody? I just want to say this too, y'all. Really quickly. Is there a coast that hasn't had a disaster in the last 7 months? Haven't disasters hit pretty much every area of the United States? No, I don't, Miss Carmita. Bingo is occultic? Yeah. It's what the soothsayers and the astrologists in the Bible used to use to predict what was going to happen, and then they put it in the church. It says these are 2 astrological charts pagan high priests used to predict certain future events. Any direction that the columns are added, they will add to 111. There are 6 spaces, and 6 times 111 is 666. Any direction the numbers 1 through 36 are added together, the numbers of both charts will add up to 66. $666. So the very astrologers and the soothsayers that they be talking about in the Bible be right in the church hall using their games on bingo night at church. Played that game, away game, and Trinidad used to be illegal. Now the government took it over and it's played 3 times a day. Yeah, because they can make money. But that's the past, right? Like they not doing it now. If you do a blood sacrifice now, is it any different than it was in Jesus' days? If it's a satanic game, if that's who created it for that reason, then you put your that could be spiritually Shadasia, especially if you practice in abstinence. Spirits will come in and do that. So you need to anoint your bed and anoint yourself before you go to bed. I don't know about tic-tac-toe. What about Black history? What do you mean Black history? do realize that Christianity started in ancient Mesopotamia with black people, right? You do realize that all the people that are listed in the beginning of the Bible and most of the Bible are black, right? You do realize that everybody and the people that you read about when you were reading the Bible is where are you? I didn't rearrange this stuff so much now. It might, oh, it's already up here. This is Black history. See, you don't know that they black because they paint them in stone, but you can look at their locks and tell that these was niggas. This is Black history. The Bible is Black history. And it started in ancient Mesopotamia, which is Africa. The Middle East is Africa. They only call it the Middle East because they don't want to be associated as Africans. But it's Africa. It's the whole continent. That's like us splitting the half of the United States saying, oh, that's not America no more. We connected on the same thing, but they not America. That we gonna call that the ununited States of America. It's all Africa. Ancient Mesopotamia, that's how they try to make you think the people wasn't black, because they call it ancient Mesopotamia, but the people look just like this, so what do you think they was? And they was this color too. Right here. More to this one. They lightened his legs so you would think that he didn't look like this. But the rest of his body, before they got in there whitewashing stuff, used to look just like that. His face wasn't only that black. This what his skin was too. Because their statues were made out of basalt. And basalt, oh, look at. That's the good times picture, ain't it? My book just came apart. Egypt in the Middle East. Africa. Them locks she got on her hair, babe. And yes, she do got phone ears because they was making with animals and making gods. So she got animal ears and locks. And he a whole damn bird, and we know they really did put their face on there of how they look, right? So if he didn't have a bird face with locks, why they paint that? Right, I done broke it open. She definitely got locks or braids. But I'm sure it's locks. Might be some crochets. Hell, I don't know. It looked like it could be some crochets. Maybe some your braids. Oh. There goes some more locks. Do you see his ears? And we know that when the angels, because here go, she don't got none though. I don't know why they did that, but amen. They looking like Michael Jackson. You see it. Now, y'all know if folks this color was over there, they'd have been burnt up. There is no way they could have been like. See them try to whitewash everything. They didn't try to wipe the paint off, but they. It's horrible. They went in there repainting stuff, talking about they was trying to excavate and was in there whitewashing stuff. That's a nigga. That is a nigga. Look at him. It's niggas that still wear their beard like this right now. That's a nigga. Look at him. He's from the Gulf. Nigel. Somewhere. Look at him. But so again, now, see, y'all thought if they wash him, he look ashy. But you can see up there by that eye. Ooh, if that don't look like a well-cultured black man. Look at that body. That is, yeah, look at it. Look at the legs. Look at them legs. Yes, baby. We know who. If you know, you know, baby. We know what that is. He probably wasn't no more than 20. You could look. Yeah, he about 20. You can tell by that stomach he about 20. Oh, what about her? If they wash this off, it's this color. So if they wash her off, see, they gonna show you all, but you can see right here, if they wash her off, she's made out of basalt as well. So when I go and I read in Enoch and it said they went into the animals and created monsters, then, and they were the rulers and the kings. So, I mean, you mean to tell me somebody just sitting on with an alligator mask? When they're the most powerful people on the planet, you just gonna put on the really? What is beautiful as the men of that time were. You think he would put an alligator mask over his face? They was the rarest of the rare. They was good out there, good dirt. When the earth was new. What now? We run down things we got now. Just I'm joking, because we run down. It was. I'm just saying. They was out there good dirt before it had been tainted too much. That's how I be thinking about it. I'm a little crazy though. See, when you read the Bible, you can't be reading it to show people they wrong. You need to read it to understand it for yourself. All of that, nephew. The Hindu gods, everybody. The Chinese gods. I just showed y'all where the Shang dynasty in our book. The Shang dynasty was started by the ancient Mesopotamians. The Shang dynasty in China was started by ancient Mesopotamians. See that pot? See that green one that say Shang bronze vessel? In that same box, it says the law code of Hammurabi of Babylon displayed on a monumental stele, right? But it points to the Shang dynasty. A big old thing with all these carvings on it. So what did the law of Hammurabi and Babylon have to do with the Shang dynasty? And if you go back and look at all of the ancient Japanese, Chinese, the people in whatever you call it, Melanesia or wherever they at, however you say that, yeah, they all look darker than this. The originals there. And that would make sense because they spread from ancient Mesopotamia and Africa to those places. But over time, with the climate changing and them being out of Africa and eating not foods that are native to Africa, then their genetic they're going to change. Because your body is going to adapt to the climate and the social, the environmental changes, whatever. So generations down the line, you evolve into where you live. You go up to colder regions, like I said, over time, the noses are going to get thinner because too much cold air. So your body just starts to already genetically mutate or whatever you want to call it so that it can fit the area that you're living in. If you're in a higher altitude, there's certain things that don't need to happen with your body. If you're in a hotter place, your nose don't need to be closed up because your brain needs a lot more air to cool your brain off. But when it's cold, it needs to be slimmer so that the air doesn't go up and freeze your brain. God made our bodies amazing like that. You live in colder places, your hair grows thinner and longer, and you grow more hair over your body. That's why a lot of white folks is real hairy. And their hair is stringier because they lived in a lot of the colder regions. As you can see, people in Africa, their hair is normally tight, patted down, or they have some type of mud and all of this stuff to block the sunlight. Your body adapts to where you're from. So certain things about your genetic makeup listen, okay, this a question for my milk melanated folks. If you move closer to the equator, do you have to use suntan lotion every day or something to protect your skin? How quickly, no, this is a real question. How quickly, with you being out in an African desert or a Saharan desert, will you live without getting skin cancer? This is why Spanish people, certain Spanish people, they be darker than me in the summertime. But they have enough melanin in their skin to absorb the sunlight. That's why they can stay out there all day and don't be messed up from sun up to sundown. You get lobster red. Right. Right. The Anunnaki did not create them. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. The Anunnaki create. Lord Jesus. The black woman has the Eve gene. She can create a blonde-haired. You've evidently never saw Pudge Pudge, have you? I'm gonna need you to go online, go to TikTok, and look up Pudge Pudge, and look at Pudge Pudge Mama, and look at Pudge Pudge Daddy. Pudge Pudge came out of a woman darker than me, and she got blue eyes. Pudge Pudge look completely white. Pudge Pudge don't look like she got no black in her whatsoever. And I wouldn't have did it. She's good. But she went, her and her husband. Now her husband is Caucasian. But Pudge Pudge looked like ain't no way she came from her mama, but she did. And it wasn't because of the daddy, because two dark-skinned black folks can make a pure, blonde-haired, straight-haired, blue-eyed, fairer than the whitest person, black, right out of them too, because the black woman has the Eve gene. What the Anunnaki created is the genetic disorders that we have, but as people got away from Africa, if I move to Phoenix, I'm going to be way darker year round than I am here because I don't go outside and it's not as much sunlight. And if that continues over time and you move to a place like Russia or something like that where there's no sun, over time, it's going to change. And if you're only breeding with fair-skinned people, over time, everybody that's why the people in New Orleans is black, but they look white. They are black people. A lot of them, Creole, light-skinned black folks, and the mixed people kept mixing with the mixed people, but they still, if you're black. I love Pudge Pudge too. And I be ready to punch everybody in the face that be coming for her mama. For real, like if I could, I would. I got you, sis. I got you. And I don't even know if she know who I am, but I got you. Don't even worry about it. I be ready to, but I don't go on people's pages causing trouble because I be wanting to snap back at them folks, but I don't. Look, Pudge Pudge, my little niece, and she don't even know it. Auntie got you, baby. I got you, TT, baby. Don't even worry about it. Y'all better leave Pudge Pudge alone. Have y'all seen Pudge Pudge? She already did the DNA test, but she shouldn't have to. And see, this is the thing. The people that ask that don't understand genetics. If you have not researched the Eve gene, you're going to say crazy stuff like they saying to her. But if you actually taking time to understand the Eve gene and the genetics, even just a little bit, you would never let no crazy stuff like that fall out your mouth. But that just shows your ignorance when you say stuff to her because you don't understand science. So that just shows me how ignorant you are. There's no way you could have had that baby. The only reason y'all here is because we here. Not to be funny, but there's no other woman on the planet that can spit every genome that there is. Every race of people. Only black women can do that. The Eve gene. Never seen Pudge Pudge? Girl, just do hashtag Pudge Pudge, babe. She is so cute. And they swore up and down that her all black mama is not her mama because she's the whitest of white. And she got the little white people hair that just be like, Pudge Pudge ain't got no curl in her hair or nothing. She looks like a pure white baby. But her mama carried her, and she is her daddy's daughter and everything. Oh, yes. Pudge Pudge got the little, she got the little light-skinned girl do right now. She gonna get her color in a little bit. Maybe. She just gonna be yellow. Oh, ain't no she could have passed, baby. She's passing. They think that this woman then adopted somebody's white baby, and it's hers. She was pregnant with the baby. She nursed her. It's her child. I told y'all know, when I had my oldest daughter, the nurse asked me nicely, was her daddy white? Because you can see through her skin. She had this blonde, like, little hair. Her eyes was gray. They swore up and down, looking at me, that her daddy had to be white. No. Her daddy's actually darker than me. That's how I know it happens. Because I was one of them mamas in the hospital. They was like, literally, my baby ain't 8 hours old, and they asking me, is her dad white? No, he's not. Are you sure? Is he mixed or no? He's blacker than me, as a matter of fact. And we had this yellow baby. High yellow, she gets sunburned too. How the hell that happened, I don't know, but she can get sunburned. First time she got sunburned, she was about 4 months old, maybe 8, and I didn't know. I did not know. My baby had sunburn all on her little legs and face. And was peeling. I said, oh, well, hey. Terrible. Did I go to school for this? Did who go to school for this? Me? No. Well, I mean, not at a school, but that don't mean my dad didn't teach me genetics and understanding it. It's a lot of stuff I know. Oh, the nurses. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you understand that when people say stuff like that, they haven't done the research. Have I ever heard of a Black Dutch? No, but I know that, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I used to get away, ask, was my son biracial all the time? People used to think he was biracial. Yeah. People think that my mixed kid is not mixed, and my mixed kid is mixed, and my not mixed kid, they think she's the mixed kid. Oh, you just saw Pudge Pudge and Mom? Who went and looked up Pudge Pudge and Mom? You see it? I want y'all to go look up her mom and her. Please go look up Pudge Pudge real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You want to smell her neck? I know, girl. She just be sitting there all in her mama phone, nosy. Yeah, be right back. I'm about to run to the back. You said I did. Yes, don't check on Pudge Pudge. And they give her mom hell. But that's that woman's baby. She carried that baby all 9 months and everything. Ooh. All right, y'all. Did y'all go see her? You follow her? Ain't she cute? Ain't she cute, y'all? She is so cute. She be sitting on her mama lap all in her little phone. She be all in her mama phone looking like, what they say, mama? Mm-hmm. And that woman, that's her baby. Genetically, that is her child. Mm-hmm. Crazy, right? Mm-hmm. So, and the crazy thing is, a black woman can do that with a black man. It doesn't have to be because the dad is white. A black woman can do that with a black man and have that exact same baby. Mm-hmm. Yep. I told you I got a cousin. Her and her she does look exactly like her mom. I don't know how people can't see it. She look like her dad too, but she do got her mom's features. She definitely has her mom's features. Your bestie is very light and both her parents are dark. Exactly. That's why I be saying. Black folks in the genetics, we can spit babies. Have y'all ain't never seen these beautiful chocolate babies with these Asian eyes and both of their parents is black? They have the Asian eyes and the Asian phenome, but both of the parents, neither one of them have an Asian skin. I mean, Asian eyes or anything. You be like, how they make that baby? That genome thing spitting out. You said laugh out loud me. And see, I can't even see your face, but there you go. Yep, the Malaysian culture. Exactly. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Exactly. And they darker than me. Like the people in Australia. The people in Australia, that's their natural hair. That wasn't because somebody came in and invaded them. That's how they didn't always look. Definitely will pray for you. Definitely will. You know, I pray for everybody every day. The Aborigines. Exactly. That's not because they were invaded or whatever. They always look like that. Yep. Yep. My daughter's eyes is like that now. My daughter's eyes change colors. They're light brown, but if she cries, you can see green in her eyes. Like her eyes still change colors. Not as much as they did when she was little, but my baby's eyes still change colors right now. If she cries, you can see like green and all of this stuff that don't normally be there, but it only comes, it's dang near like when she feel a certain emotion, which is weird. Her eyes still will change. Your eyes still change when you angry. Yeah. Which is okay. So have y'all seen the people that's in Malaysia or whatever that can dive and their eyes change colors under the water? Have y'all seen them? They don't need no scuba diving gear or nothing. And they eyes change color. Oh my God. Look them up real quick. Look them up real quick, y'all. Real quick. Look up the Melanese or however you say that. Divers. They don't need no scuba diving gear and their eyes change colors. They pupils dilate some kind of way and they can see under the dark. They can see under in the black and breathe underwater. Yes. It's not the Philippines. It's like and they still do it now. They don't need no snorkels, nothing. They very well could be, Isabel. I be thinking about that because they live in that coastal region. And I just seen a dude post a video today about Hawaii, about the certain places in Hawaii they won't let people go, certain coves, because the mermaids are there. And think about it, they always show us mermaids in Hawaii. Like the movies, you'll see them flipping out in the water off of the Hawaii beach. Well, somebody just said that they got coves where it's certain parts of it and they don't let nobody go. That's in Wakanda forever. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. So true, they do have a sign. Certain places you can't go. Well, some dude said it's because well, think about it. If they're in all of the islands, it makes sense. It's not one race of people. The Asians, the Japanese, they have their version of the mermaid. Everybody has their version. Brazil, exactly. The Haiti, everywhere in all of the. So where are they not? I think probably the only place I ain't heard about no mermaids is up in like the colder regions, and they got the Yetis. You can't find it. It's I have to think of the name of the people. I can't think of the name of the people. If you just do people that dive without whatever, like I can't think of what their names. It's a race of people. Yeah. I cannot think of the race of them. Girl, I'd be scared, Erica. Because you got to think, they're not nice beings. Well, I ain't going to say all of them, but there's some versions that are very... It's real in Haiti. When I was younger, they wouldn't let you in the water. And it's a lot of people. I told you. It's somebody that... The Baju people of Southeast Asia. Okay. Thank you. Isn't she a cutie pie? She's gorgeous. Who says you'll never see a male one? I believe that the one that was up on the shore was male. The video I posted that they blocked, I believe that was a boy. It didn't have to be a girl. Haiti says they are spirits of the slaves that were thrown over the boats. Well, that might be what they say, but actually they was made back in Enoch. Because you got to think, y'all. Did the fish die in the flood? The sea nomads, right. Did the fish die in the flood? Did the whales and stuff die in the flood? So with the mermaids? So this is maybe how they got to all the different waters? Because when the flood waters came, water was just everywhere. Right? But the sea monsters, it didn't say none of them died. I mean, I'm sure there were some. But if it was flooded, then anything living in the water was going to make it, right? Because he didn't take no whales in the boat. Just land animals and birds, stuff that could not exist in the water. So if there was mermaids, which we know from Genesis 6, that they went into the fish and made monsters, made mer people. And there's kingdoms under there. And mind you this, they be talking about them mermaids is like 10 feet long. Well, then that would make sense because a fish that might have only been 5 or 6 feet long, or whatever animal they chose to go into, whatever type of tuna or whatever, which was weird. When they started this miscegenation, some of them longer than that. They say the Hawaii Maui is Atlantis. Maybe. Birds. Birds was in the ark. The birds was in the ark because they can't, they had to go in the ark. The birds had to go in the ark. They put the GoPro on a shark and then caught footage of a mermaid. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I believe it. Moral mermaids are called mermen. Exact. I said mermen. Mer people. I did say that. I know that they're called mer people or mermen. Oh, okay. Or merfolk that are mentioned in the Bible. Incredible creatures and creations of the Bible. And 1 Samuel talks about mer people. Dagon. I do remember that when they found it and then they didn't. Just like they found that one in Africa this year and then they didn't. Of course, they claimed the one I posted was a hoax too. Even though we saw the dude on with the Yeezy sandals. So Adidas like Yeezy sandals. Shoes that just came out this year or last year. He clearly had them on and they was touching it and they said that was fake too. But they forever carrying some bodies out with scientists. And listen, how y'all have to know that they're real when Sauce 90 was recording all of that and then all of a sudden the government was on his boat? Come on. And Dagon was the guy that ended up on his face before the ark. And he was the god of the Philistines. The Philistines were giants. A seafaring people. And he stays getting banned too, yeah. They were the seed of the fallen. It's so hard to discern, but like you said, it's all hush hush. It's not real though. We don't have the crazy thing is this. God told us. Oh, mermaids are the Baju people. Got it. So pulls him in the water, and it was half human, half fish. Ugly. Yeah. Our islanders told us that. That's the reason the islanders eat their fish whole. Because they know that they don't buy. Hey. They killed a Canadian man? I believe it. The semi-nomadic Moken who have settled in Thailand, Surin Islands use their superior visual skills to dive for food on the ocean floor. On the ocean floor. On the ocean floor. Oh, okay. Good night, unicorn fairies. Ain't that crazy? So they said they do that because they don't want to eat no mermaid. So who done ate some mermaid or know somebody that ate mermaid? Good night, mama. Who ate some mermaid that know, or y'all know somebody that ate some mermaid that something happened to? Cause I just be still wondering why they got a mermaid on our tuna can. Oh, I know they have them in Africa. That's where they found the last one. Why ain't it a tuna? Why is it a mermaid on there? And they said when you cut that mermaid body off, it looked just like a tuna on the end of it. I remember when they caught that one in the fishing net, and it was somebody from the islands here that told us they'll just kill it and cut that off if it's big enough and sell it as a regular fish. The Siren Islands do sound like the Siren Islands. They just changed the freaking I to a U. That was good. Yes, it is. Because you already know all they do is change one letter. And it's so crazy that these people can dive to the ocean floor to get their food. The ocean floor without no diving equipment. OMG. One letter. The sirens. Deep diving people that's going to get their... They eyes change color and they lungs do something when they go underwater. You got me because I didn't think about that. I mean, putting that I into you, because I had read about them people when I was studying about the genetic disorders. That's how I found out. I couldn't remember the name, but when I was studying about the people, all the different peoples, they came up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I told y'all that story already, Sarah. Ain't that crazy? Right in our face, the Siren Islands, the Siren Islands. And you want to know what's crazy? Hold on, y'all. Let me get in the light. I'm getting old. I really can't see if I ain't got these damn glasses on. I don't know if I like that or not. It might be on my other map. It's in one of these books that I got. It might not be on this one. Okay, so it's oh wait a minute. It might be on one of my other ones. Y'all. I, it might be on that. I just wrote something down. It's probably in one of my other books because I gotta remember where I've seen that. Oh man. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get off. Sir and Siren. Ain't that crazy? They call it the island in the sky. It's so much stuff that's been right in front of our face this whole dang time. Oh. Everybody about to be up and I'm about to go to bed. Y'all about to be up looking like, wait a minute. What herb? Like, what herb y'all taking, man? Gillyweed. What is that? I don't let people come in my live, and we do Zooms. But if folks be trying to get on there and argue, I don't do that. Like if you just want to be opposing information, I don't do that whole box thing because that'd be a lot of noise to me. All them people in my live, I don't do all of that because you can't even hear. A lot of them don't even be good discussions because it'd be a lot. I be trying to sit in and listen on them, but you can't even hear nothing because everybody is talking and oh God, it'd be a bunch of mess to me. I'm not saying everybody's, but I be trying to. Oh, you good? I be trying to get in there, and it be two folks be yelling. I be in Randall's thing, y'all. I be in Mr. Randall Gillis stuff, just trying to see what everybody be talking about. It be a whole bunch of just, and other people, they be yelling if they talking about the Christians versus not Christians. I seen the Satan worshipers on there, and they be having all them people, and it just be a whole bunch of confusion. Like it very rarely be. I be trying to get in on the conversations, but it don't be none that can keep my attention because it don't seem like nobody really be having clear thoughts. Everybody just be trying to undermine what the other person is saying or whatever. And it be because I be trying to learn some stuff. Like I want to see what people talking about. I'm trying to see. But no, ma'am, no, sir. It'd be too much. And I'm not saying everybody's, but it's just like all the ones I go down, whether they having a discussion about men versus women, whatever the conversations be, it just always be a whole bunch of craziness on them lives. Right. If God is real, come cast your opinion. Or if he ain't, or whatever. And then you can't, if you was trying to learn, or if you are trying to educate somebody, it's so much chaos going on in a lot of them lives, you can't hear nothing. You can't hear nothing. And that's why, because I be trying to go in people's lives so I can see, like what is, because I be wanting to hear too, but I make it about 2 minutes, and then I'll be like, okay. Because I don't know who talking. I don't know who's saying what. Like, it just be a lot. And I be trying to be focused on what you're saying. Like, Jaguar, right? I can listen to her because she talk, and then the people talk, and then she talk, and then the people talk. So I can actually hear the questions that are being asked and the answers. But when it's just everybody yelling and screaming and this and that, and you half-ass know what they be talking, I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll swipe up. I don't get on there and say y'all messy. Y'all don't need to be on here talking about this, and I disagree. I just don't say nothing and swipe up and go to the next something that I want to see. Listen, I mean, and I'm not knocking nobody, do what you do, but if you gonna do that, y'all, make it so that we can actually come and learn something. That's why I said I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying, but a lot of them, it just be crazy, y'all. Y'all can't say it don't. It be a lot of chaos. It be a lot of. I didn't went on several. I didn't went on white people lives. I didn't went on black people lives. I didn't went on Asian people lives. Everybody, like, I just be all over the place trying to see what be going on with all these boxes, and it ain't been very many that I found that it wasn't just everybody trying to be heard at one time and nobody being able to make a clear thought. I'm not saying it don't happen. I'm just saying I be on here trying to find it. Maybe I just don't be on at the right time or something, because it be a lot going on. I done took all my hair. Oh no, there go one. I got one of the flow things, guys. I know. I'm just saying, I think that if you do that, you should definitely have some kind of order so that if people are wanting to hear the different points of view, they can hear and they can learn. You still stuck on the serving people, huh? It's all right. Ain't that crazy how they change one letter and keep us away from the information? But if you look at what's going on, these people can dive to the bottom of the ocean and expand their lungs and their eyes dilate so they can see underwater, then something's going on. And that's why they be wanting to go over there and give them vaccines, because they really don't be giving them vaccines. They be taking their DNA so they can make these super soldiers be able to go under the water and do those very same things. Well, I can tell you that the original mermaids were black. Now, what they look like now, I don't know. But the original ones, they look like this dude. Because all of the animal people, at the first round of animal people, they mamas look like this. The Canaanite women. It was in the 7th generation from Adam. Nobody had left Egypt. Nobody had left Africa yet. It was in the 7th generation from Adam, that in the days of Jared, that these beings came. What you confused about, Pauline? Y'all didn't see that black mermaid that washed up in Africa? It was darker than it. And it was still alive and breathing. And it was damn near, it wasn't this dark, but it was close. And the skin shimmered. It was so pretty. Ooh, that skin, when the light was hitting it, it had like a pearlescent glow all over the skin. You can Google it. It's online. Well, we don't know if it was a she or a he. Because it looked like a little kid. I'm going to be honest, to me, it just looked like a little boy with a whole bunch of hair. It didn't look like a girl. It was really androgynous. You couldn't really tell because there was no nipples. There was no nipples on that body. Remember, I kept telling y'all, look at the rib cage. That's not our rib cage. And it wasn't no nipples. But even the female, they don't need nipples anyway because they're fish. That's man. They're not going to give a fish milk. So it makes sense that they don't have nipples. Those are for people that are going to nurse from the breast. So fish don't nurse from the breast. Most of them don't. So, yeah, ain't no nipples on it. That's the first thing I said when I seen it. Where's the nipples? And the cage, the rib cage, is just like the one in this book we got. And remember, we didn't even have this book yet. When that movie went viral back in what, February, March? We didn't even have this book. The heck? Yo, I never looked at the back of this book. They already grew these damn things. This where Seckel syndrome come from. Oh my! They even know where the testes, kidney, coprodium, cloaca, the male, and then they show you they reproductive organs. How do you know this if this never existed? You looking at a baby harpy. Now, you would only be able to tell me this if you've seen it. This is the male and female reproductive of organs of a harpy. There go the egg for the woman. This is the male. And they say that these are in Puerto Rico. I had a Puerto Rican neighbor that said it's harpies. It is witch ladies, big bird owl ladies that come and swoop up people's kids. And he told me that in 2018, 2019, before I ever even had this book. Oh, Jimmy Six said he can come, I think the 18th, 19th, and 20th, or 17th, 18th, and 19th. The guy with six fingers, he got back to me, so I'm going to let him know. I'm going to try to pick a day. He said like the 17th, 18th, or 19th, or something like that. So he's going to be my first person going live with me. He agreed. Thank you. Yes, Jimmy Six is going to be here with us. Oh, yes, I'm so excited. He told me pick a day, so I got to look again and see what day is going to be good. So Jimmy J6, he the dude with six fingers. He got 12 fingers for real, and they work. Oh, yes, I'm so ready. So we get to meet our own. No, they don't. You said it, SB and SB. Both of y'all. I don't know if he has 12 toes. I know he just has 12 fingers. Yes, and they work. They're fully functional. You can look them up on TikTok. Jimmy J6. But literally, he makes the Bible come true. He's one of these guys. The six-fingered men that's mentioned in 2 Samuel 21 and 20. So his fingers look just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They look just like that. If you go look up Jimmy J6 right now, he got, people be like, well, which finger do you give up? Do you give when you giving the middle finger? And he be like, but he still got two on this side and two on this side on both heads. So he be like, I give this one or both. Because they both my middle fingers. There's 4 fingers on each side of these two. Y'all go look him up real quick. Jimmy J6. He's going to be here with us on one of these days. I'm so excited. Make the Bible real. Now y'all see why they keep cutting when people are born with a 6 finger and a 6 toes. They cut them off. Because that proves that the Bible is real. But it's still some folks that be like, you're not changing my baby. I'm excited. Oh, yes. So they can't tell you the Bible is mythology if more people, if all the people that was born with 6 fingers and 6 toes actually kept them and the doctors didn't surgically remove them, then that would just make the Bible more and more real. Every time a woman come on here, she got double uteruses and Seckle syndrome and polydactyly, syndactyly, hypertrichosis, cyanomelia, all that we done looked up. It just makes what God said happen in Genesis and in Enoch and in Jasher be true. He don't wear custom gloves. He put the 2 fingers in one glove hole. He's already doing it. Go look on his page. Go look up Jimmy J6. People already ask him that. And he uses a 5-finger glove. He just got to put the middle 2 in one. Your fingers were removed at birth? I don't know. They say it's a birth defect, but we know where it comes from. You were born with was supposed to be an extra finger and pinky. It was. It's not supposed to be. See, they be saying it's supposed to be, but it was one. If they would have let it grow, some people do get a nub, but Your oldest son has 6 fingers. Well, now you know where they come from. Most of the giants had double digits or one singular, right? So like Cyclops, that's how you knew, because they only had one. They had double rows of teeth. So if anybody here was born with double rows of teeth, that was from the giants. The double rows of teeth, double wombs, 6 fingers, 6 toes. 12 fingers, 12 toes. Like all of that stuff is when the giants started. When the angels came down and mutated the human genome. And not only did they mate with, that's why you see in Egypt, it's a regular woman and she'll be holding hands with this animal god, because they were the gods, they were the giants and all of that, and they were half human and half animal, and all of the genetics in our day show that that was a reality. One of my childhood friends had 6 toes. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So the Bible says they corrupted all flesh, all flesh. You said it, Drew. That's the truth. That's why God destroyed the animals as well. Yes. You almost had 6 fingers on each hand. It's a lot of people that do. Still to this day, it's a lot of people that have a 6 toe. It's a lot of people that have webbed fingers. Everything. All of those things are genetic disorders that came from when the giants went into the animals and went into the women, and not the giants, but the angels. Yep. So okay. There's a lady with 2 wombs. Yeah, we got like 2 or 3 ladies now, SB. It's like we got 3 people. I think it's 3 people in our community now that have 2 wombs. It might be more than that. Yep. But we got some more people in our community that got 2 wombs too. It's like it's 3 people together, because it was 2 earlier in the year, and then I think it's 1 more now that we just got recently. I followed her, and I think she followed me back. I don't know if she watches, but yep. My daughter has those 2 right here. They never closed. She pregnant in both of them now? What, like 7 months in one and 4 months in the other or something? You have webbed feet? Yep. Listen, it's a real deal out here, y'all. For real. My eyes is hurting. Yep. I think it's time now for squinting at this camera, though. Ooh. Yep, I love y'all. I'm about to go get in my bed and watch me some crime TV. But y'all got stuff to watch now, SB. That's crazy. Could you imagine having contractions? I wonder how they do that. Do they do C-section? Oh, and he plays for the University of Kentucky. Okay. We'll have to look him up. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Lord's will. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Pray over Buenos noches. Make sure y'all pray over my nieces and nephews, over my brothers and cousins and nieces and everybody. Over my sister-in-laws and my grandma-in-laws and my auntie-in-laws. Y'all pray over everybody tonight. I love y'all.